Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. Alright guys, so first thing, I woke up a bit phlegmy this morning. I'm not sure what's going on. Nothing really else is symptomatic of having a cold. I get skin allergies, but I don't normally get like allergies. So yeah, I sound kind of phlegmy. But it is Nichi Saturday, where every Saturday I join Miranda and Jasmine and a whole host of other ladies here on YouTube, where we work out of our skinny classic Happynichi, Nichi, Happy Bullet Journal. That's at least what I consider this right here. If you are new, this is an entirely Franken-planned planner for me. This is the only planner that I actually use. I do have a section here in the front where I do my weekly planning. I do have a section, the second section is where I do my social media and business planning. I do have a tracker section, which brings in that bullet journal component. I don't have very many now, but I do have some that I do want to add to this. I do have a section where I keep my ideas and my notes. If you haven't seen them, I did do a series of videos on the spring 2020 release, and I actually kept the notes in here so that when the next release comes out, I can sort of base it around what I was talking about here, just to keep an ongoing system. And then at the end of this, I do have my section where I do my bill paying as well as some important information. So for this Nichi Saturday, so no, that's February, and by the time this gets uploaded on the, so this will go up on the 7th, the one that we'll be doing today. By the time that goes up, February will be migrated out, so that all we're going to have in here is March, because I do carry this around in my purse, so it gets kind of heavy. And eventually I will actually switch out the cover because it is separating quite a bit, but that's going to be a problem for another day. So this is how we set up March for the monthly overview. And probably going forward, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my goals for the month as well as just some sort of inspirational quote. And I definitely was inspired to do this by my friend Sherry of Plan with Black Dog Designs. This one is the March Madness Challenge, and basically the challenge is really straightforward. It's you take either your least favorite sticker books or your least favorite stickers and you use them in a spread. Now you can use other stickers as well, and it doesn't have to be Happy Planner. It doesn't have to be in this size planner. It can be in any of your planner systems. It's just really about trying to fall in love, or at least in like, with some of your least liked products, but also to use up your stash. So it sort of hits all of those notes. This is the one we did the last time, and you know what? It's colorful. Just don't try to read anything, because like a os, that's sexy. So this is a planner because my friend Kelly did send me a skinny classic that's dated for 2020. So for this side of the page, we're going to just use the back of it. But for this side of the page, we're just going to use what's there. And this was a note page that, oh goodness, I want to say that my friend Val sent me, or it could have been Kelly. They sent things to me within a few weeks of each other, and they both sent a lot of notes pages. So I don't know if this came out one of the happy notes that Kelly sent, or if it came out in one of the sheets that Val sent. But one of those two lovely ladies sent that to me, and I feel horrible that I don't know, but I didn't write anything down. So If only I had somewhere that I could write things down. But what I'm going to be using is this. Now, this is actually one of my favorite sticker books. However, I mentioned this. I am not a fan of feathers. I don't know why, but they kind of creep me out a little bit. So we're going to use them today. We're going to use the dates and memory keeping sticker book. This is one of my favorites, but I need the numbers and then the dates. And then we're going to pull out these two. Again, not a huge fan of these two. So we're going to see if we can kind of make this work. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to white this out because I'm not going to be concerned with anything. I don't even care that the lines are there. That doesn't matter to me. All I really need is just the paper, and then we're going to put stuff on top. But just in case what I'm going to put on top does not cover everything, that's why I'm going to white out that right there. So let me do that and I'll bring you guys back. All right, guys. Now, I forgot to mention, this little guy here was sent to me by my friend Tamika of Pastries, Pumps, and Pie. I'll link all of the ladies down in the description box below. But I love that he is actually watching you guys because his face is facing upwards. And so he's watching you. I feel like, yeah, you got my back, right, dude? You got my back. Look at them. Don't look at this. Don't look at this until after, and then I'll show you. I know it's weird when I watch some people, their flat lays, you got like flowers and discs and just beautiful things. And what do I got? I got a beaver. Yeah, you do. All right, well, clearly we've set the tone for this video. So we're going to stick some of these down. And as always, I do have an idea, and I feel that I need to tell you guys that because I don't want you to think that I'm just doing things willy-nilly. There's always some sort of thought process. It's just, I don't always think the thought process all the way through, and I think sometimes that's part of my problem. And I suppose we should put some on this side as well. Now that purple down the middle, I don't know if that's going to help or if that's going to hurt us. Normally I don't figure that out until towards the end, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this one out. I'm gonna use all these and try to get as much surface as we can covered. Because I do have an idea, like I said. And bring this over here. Now I want to say it was Tamika who used these recently in one of her planner systems. She actually has several, and I thought that came out fantastic. But she also has a great eye for design. She pre-plans, and she's way more thoughtful about her stuff than I am. But yeah, it made me think, well, you know, I could do my version of that, which usually means we're gonna hope for the, okay, well, that's where that goes. We're gonna hope for the best. All right, well, that doesn't look that bad, considering it's a bunch of feathers that kind of creep me out. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I need to bring some function to this. And so I'm thinking we're going to use some of these, because I actually did do a flip through before I started. So let's see how that's going to look. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Now clearly, what week is this anyway? So it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So St. Patrick's Day is this week. That would have been good to know before I started. Okay. Well, they're doing the thing. Are we going to just do a whole thing of these? As you guys know, I don't tend to write a lot here. Plus, there's other space. So, I mean, I certainly can write there. And try to make it semi-straight. And usually the most space that I need is on the weekends, because that's when I do my filming. Oh, see, now had I looked, I would have noticed that some of them had the gold thing and some of them did not. So, no, we're gonna leave that, and let's see if we can squish 5 days here. So we'll do that down there. And how would that look up here? It's not horrible. You know, that's my metric test. Is it horrible? No? Well, then let's do it. Okay. Let me grab something and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to attempt, and I don't know how successful this is going to be, I'm going to kind of attempt to make it look like they're similar by using my gold pen. And you know what? That's good enough for me. Yeah. So let me put this one down here as well. I do have to be careful though, because it takes a while for that to dry. And I could make it thicker, but I think that's where I would mess up. So I'm just going to leave it as is. But again, it does make it look close enough for me that I'm okay with that. And then maybe, because I think these have the long ones. Maybe not. You're making me a liar in front of all my friends? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. I'll remember that. No, I probably won't. All right, so let's put one of these long ones down the middle. Let's see how that looks. All right, wish me luck that I can lift this one without tearing. Okay, so we're gonna put that one there. And this brings some of the green element from that page. I think with the feathers being so colorful, it kind of takes away the fact that the pages aren't the same. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to use stickers from Luxe Clever Crafts, and I'm also going to put one of these down. My friend Tamika, who sent me the little beaver there, does Tuesday Talks every Tuesday. I believe it's 7 p.m. Central Time, wherever you are. Just figure that out. Here in Hawaii, it usually happens around 3 o'clock, although with the time change, I think that might be 3 o'clock. I don't know if it goes forward or back. We don't do that. We don't roll anything here in Hawaii, so I always have to figure out, well, is that forward? Is that backwards? Whatever. I'm going to use this little guy right here and put down the days of the week. I'm also going to put down the dates of the week. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my God, that is so tiny-tastic. All right, so let me do all that. And then I'll bring you back because I do have 2 other ideas. All right, guys, so I've got the numbers down. Let me make sure that they're all fully down. I put the Tuesday Talks there, and I think that looks super nice next to the blue feather there. And I actually really, really like the size of those. If you compare them to the ones that I've ordered before, which is this style, it's just a little bit bigger. So these are a little bit bigger. This is smaller and more bold. Now it does look exactly like this one. You can tell by the W there, but the letter is bigger. I really like that size. I mean, that size would have worked too. It's just, I don't know, that's just, it's so pretty to me. I really think that's gorgeous. So, and then I do want to put a quote down. So let's try to use some of the ones we don't like. I mean, and these are totally functional. I know that there are people who absolutely love this. But for me, I don't. Okay, so I'm actually going to use this Caffeine and Confidence, maybe, if it lets me have it, down the side here. And that just brings some of that gold element to this page. I mean, it's not completely necessary, but it takes up some of the space. And let's look at the little, okay, so in one of the new sticker books, they have copper. I didn't realize they had copper in things before, but I really like that color. Anyway, sorry, that was a total Doug Squirrel moment. Sorry about that. Oh, it's back here. Wonder if we can add some little wispies of stickers to kind of fill up the space. So that's cute. So what I don't want is duplicates on the page. And nope, that's a duplicate. That right there. And I kind of want to use this one. Let's see. Oh, but that's a dupe for that. So let's just do that. Kind of breaks up the space. Saturday and Sunday, I mostly do filming and editing and scheduling and things like that. I do want to write. I know. I actually know some things this week. So as I mentioned, the Tuesday Talks is usually 7 p.m. Central Time. I think that's what that means. So definitely check out her channel, and she posts it. And if you follow her on Instagram, it's the same name, then she also announces it as well. And she's done one for, I think she just had her 1 year anniversary of her Tuesday Talk. She does it live, and so it's really fun and interactive. And when I can make it, I like to. I know I have a meeting that morning from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that's in there. And then the rest of the week, I have no idea. It is Friday the 13th, so be safe. Saturday the 14th is St. Patrick's Day. We are not Irish, but we love corned beef because we're Samoan. So we will probably actually start having corned beef on Friday all the way through Sunday, because we don't just do one. We do multiple corned beefs because this is America and that's how you do it. All right, so this is it for me. I will put them back on the rings. I'm kind of tempted to go outside and outline them, but I kind of like it. Now, the feathers definitely are are not my favorite, but I can live with this spread right here. And yeah, what do you guys think of this one? I mean, it's not this, so I think it's still a win. All right, guys, that's it from me for now, and from me and Bucky, aloha.